What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mike here from People's Choice Gaming, and today I have an advanced corrupted Trinity build for you. Basically like an everlasting invincibility build. It's amazing. Best Warframe for defense now. Best tank in the game. You're gonna love her. Definitely try it out. Only a one form build today because I never really used to use her a lot in the past, and I want to show newcomers and beginners that you can do this build without going crazy on Forma. If you love her and you want to forma her a bunch to make the build even better, by all means do it. Now for her helmet, we have the Aura helmet, Tulip Bow helmet to the veterans. I've been playing for a while. I know it's ugly, but it adds power duration, and that is amazing. That's the best thing we want for a blessing build. It's just gonna make blessing last longer, so you have to deal with the looks of it if you're going for the doing the toughest stuff in the game. And as for the build, for me to get this done quick enough, I'm gonna have to talk fast, and there's a few things I gotta go over really quick before I go over the build. A little disclaimer so I don't get real silly comments because people aren't listening. I figure if I do it at the beginning of the video, those people are gonna hear this. So for one, I didn't use Trinity back in the day. She was a good Warframe, just not one that I like to use a lot. Doesn't mean she's not good though. Just had fun with other ones. So I had continuity on. I put a V polarity in there with a Forma. Definitely something I didn't need to do. So what I'm telling you now is, for her build, use a dash polarity because Constitution costs the most. So use a dash polarity. And you definitely want Constitution added in to make Blessing last as long as you can for this everlasting invincibility build. And yeah, add a dash polarity. Alright, so don't want to hear any comments about that. Last thing, narrow-minded. It's not all the way up. Do you want to take it all the way up? Sure. I mean, mine lasts 23 seconds, around there. That's plenty of enough time. If you want to be a little bit higher and take it all the way up because you're one of them Trinity fanatics, that's completely fine. But I have one narrow-minded, which isn't even really the matter. The whole thing of it is if I want to rank this one up more, it's going to throw all my other Warframes out of whack. So I can't, because that negative range, if it's more, it'll mess up my other Warframes. So I'm not going to get a duplicate narrow-minded and spend over 500 fusion cores ranking it up to where this one is, and then rank this one up all the way, because you know it's fine where it's at. Plus Trinity, it's not my I like using her a lot more now, but she's not my favorite Warframe. So that's why narrow-minded is not all the way to the top. Now, with that said, that's understood. Let's get to the build and get right into some gameplay. We got physique in to give us the most points. If you want to know why I don't change auras of polarities, it's because I like to play it safe and just put a polarity within the build, because it's still in beta. We're supposed to be getting new auras. I have been told this by the devs. They change things constantly in this game, so I don't want to be doing risky things like changing the polarity of a Warframe. If this is something you feel safe with doing, then go ahead and do it. You'll get enough points, you know. So you know it's completely up to you, you know, what you want to do. Otherwise, you know, just put a dash polarity in with that one Forma. And for you newer people, one Forma is all you'll need to do the toughest stuff in the game. Now we have Blessing and Energy Siphoning, Energy Vampire. Energy Vampire to elevate an enemy up in the air. They're gonna pulse. They're gonna have pulses of energy, and it's just gonna, you know, build your energy back up. Pretty common sense. Blessing, you're gonna cast it. It brings your shields and health all the way back to max. Same with the whole team. And it's going to last, for me, around 23 seconds because we have a Constitution, a Continuity, and a Narrow-Minded for a ridiculous amount of power duration. Streamline and Flow, because even though we're only using one power most of the time, it is an ultimate, and you can get away with just using Streamline if you want to, if you're just doing regular maps or regular defense. But for the level like wave 70 and up defense and the, you know, hour or two survival or 30 minutes plus solo survival, I noticed it can be a bitch without that flow. So the flow is really going to make things a lot easier. It's going to depend on what exactly you're doing with your Trinity. Rush, because she's slow and it's great for survival. Redirection, I know this isn't going to make a big difference past you know, like level 100 because you get one-shotted anyways, but you know, before that it does help out, especially if you don't always want to be casting the blessing. But basically the build goes cast blessing, and when it runs out you cast it again. You have plenty of enough time to get energy back. It's very simple. Now if you're doing really tough stuff, anything past wave or level 70, 80, you're going to get one-shotted. So don't let the only tip I'm going to give is don't let blessing, what's the word for it? Don't let blessing die out, run out right while you're next to enemies, because you will get one-shotted. So count it out. When you got like 5 seconds, you want to run away a little bit or be on top of a box or something, and then you're able to cast it without being around enemies. That is how you stay invincible for the longest time. I easily soloed up to an hour on freaking Pluto Palace with Trinity and my Acrid, because she is the bomb at the moment. Best for defense, best tank in the game. Yes, it is amazing. I actually can't believe I love using her now. If you have any questions about really tough defense survival, go ahead, shoot, send me a message. But I'm going to go ahead and get right into the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy this build. It's a lot of fun to use. Alright guys, I got a little gameplay of some higher level Infested and Grenier and some survival, just to kind of show you Trinity and the blessing a little bit. It's just some gameplay I had from tonight when I recorded. I tried to go solo for like a pretty high run, but kept getting some pretty shitty maps, just getting kind of screwed with oxygen, and it's really late, so I just used some quick recording from the gameplays just to kind of show how long the blessing lasts and just kind of how well it works running through. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to keep a lookout this weekend. I'll be uploading next a Galantine corrupted build, dual Iker, a Orthos Prime, Flux Rifle, let's see, the Jin with a Sweeper, special Sentinel build I'm going to have for you, Ogress, Paris Prime, Ignis, Despair, Kunai, and Hiku. And then I don't know when I'll have all the Warframes, but I got about another 6 Warframes I'll have coming out for you guys too. Volban, Banshee, Nyx, Mag Prime, Trinity, Ash, Necros, and Nova. I did all real specialized corrupted builds for all those ones too. So I'm going to be getting all those Warframes out to you next week as well. Probably do at least maybe a couple of them this weekend, just so you don't have to wait that long. Alright, well please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure to check out my new Twitch, links in the description. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.